I thought the judge did a very good job of telling them things they couldn't do, telling our lawyer things that he couldn't do. He, was your quintessential mediator that said, we'll follow the law. This is allowed. That isn't allowed. And I thought he dealt equally on both sides. Neither side liked it, but I thought the judge was an honest guy, and I thought the jury were honest people in trying to assess, what is the right thing to do.
Our system allows for a jury to consider not only the out-of-pocket expenses, medical expenses, lost income, whatever out-of-pocket expenses there might be in the past and are likely to be in the future, but it also allows an injured party to recover the pain, the suffering, the loss of enjoyment of life, and those types of things that are actually more valuable than the out-of-pocket expenses. I mean, if you think about it, if you, for instance, get a call in the middle of the night and your best friend, you're told, has just been taken to the hospital, was in an accident, it's pretty unlikely that the first thing you ask is, well, gee, how much are his medical expenses going to be? Are they going to be a lot of money, or are they not going to be a lot of money? You're more concerned about the person, whether he's going to be okay, whether he's going to be able to move, to laugh again, to live normally. Those are the things that are really important. Those are the things that are valuable. And a jury can assess those things. There's multiple ways that they can do that. And that's one of the toughest jobs a jury has, but an absolutely necessary job.
I was taken by what I thought was the honesty of the jury in this case. Started out with a pool of 42 jurors who asked some really, I thought, penetrating questions and made some penetrating statements, such as, we don't want to have a judgment against a company in our community that's going to harm them. They do good in the community. They're high school boosters. Others had talked about the frivolous lawsuits and how it troubled them, that they didn't want to be a part of a case that was a frivolous lawsuit. This was long before they had any idea what this case was about. And I thought it was interesting, the jury pool itself seemed like a very honest group. And we had been told at the mediation months before that this was just a small county that would never be able to agree to give any more than a certain dollar amount. It would be a small amount, so they were enticing us at the mediation to accept less because it's a less educated area, a less educated type of jury pool. And I sat and listened to these people in the jury pool and thought they were a cross-section of where I grew up, a very honest group of people who were going to talk about this seriously. But what are your views?
There certainly can be difference geographically in verdicts, depending on what state you're in, what the law in that state is, what the populace is like, and so on. But generally speaking, I think if you have a good case and you have serious injuries, it doesn't make a lot of difference where it's tried.